Ever heard of a church so holy it drove its pilgrims mad? Let me tell you about the Chapel of the Weeping Saints. Back in the 12th century, this was a major pilgrimage destination. The faithful would arrive full of devotion, seeking miracles and comfort. But something was terribly wrong. Church records from the time are chilling. They describe pilgrims arriving sane and devout, but leaving as babbling, broken shells of their former selves. They all spoke of the same thing, the beautiful, screaming faces in the stone. What could cause such a terrifying transformation? What were they seeing in the chapel walls? By the year 1400, the church was completely abandoned. The stories were too horrifying, the mystery too deep, was left to crumble, a silent testament to the madness it had inflicted. For centuries, it was just a local legend, a ghost story whispered to scare children. Everyone assumed it was built on some kind of haunted or cursed ground, that demons or vengeful spirits were responsible for the horrors within. The common belief was that the angels carved into the church's facade weren't guardians, but something far more sinister. But the truth, discovered only recently, is stranger and much more terrifying than anyone could have imagined. Fast forward to 2021, a team of paranormal researchers and geologists decided to finally uncover the chapel's secrets. They conducted a spectral analysis of the foundation stones, expecting to find, well, who knows? Maybe some strange magnetic field or a forgotten burial ground. What they found was something else entirely. The chapel wasn't built on hallowed ground. It wasn't even built on cursed ground. It was constructed on a psychic null point, a complete spiritual vacuum, a place where prayers go to die. Imagine this. For 200 years, thousands upon thousands of desperate pilgrims poured their hearts out in that chapel. They sent their hopes, their fears, and their most fervent prayers into the void. But there was nothing there to receive them. No divine presence, no spiritual energy, nothing. All that desperate faith, all that powerful emotion, had nowhere to go. It just bounced off the emptiness, echoing back, getting stronger and more distorted with each unanswered plea. Over centuries, this accumulated psychic energy warped reality itself within the chapel's walls. And those beautiful screaming faces, they weren't angels or demons. They were the echoes, twisted, solidified forms of all that unanswered prayer. They are the personification of desperate hope turned into a starving, conscious entity. And they are hungry. Starving for the devotion, the belief, the very spiritual energy of anyone who dares to step inside. They are the weeping saints, crying out not in sorrow but in insatiable hunger. So, I have to ask you, would you be brave enough to step inside and offer up a prayer just to test the theory? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.